Yes, people. How are we getting on? It's Tuesday. We had yesterday off for a beautiful, and I mean something different. Never been to an Asian wedding before, and that was something, something quite special. Really liked it. Really good to see a few school friends. Yeah, congratulations, Masood. If you're watching this, thank you for the invite. Much appreciated. It was a pleasure. It was quality. Loved it in there. And the place was decked out. Unbelievable. And then we get to text this Tuesday off James, Freddie Fletcher himself. So he's in the local area, so I'm going to give him an hand with a job now. Yeah, so just met the guy himself, James, brilliant guy, really down to earth, enjoyed that work. Brought back memories doing old site clearances on different building sites and stuff. Yeah, enjoyed it. Cheers for the work, James. Anything in this area I can certainly help you with in the future. And yeah, go from there. Now as I was leaving, I got a call from my from shipper, and we are doing for tomorrow again, Birmingham. So we're off to Birmingham. Yeah, now I've got a call. Good morning, people. Today is going to be a good day. It's my partner's birthday tomorrow, so we're gonna go out for breakfast tomorrow morning. It's short for me on the road, so I have to try and recover it best I can. So luckily I managed to get a telecoms job today, so that's a wait and return. Let's hope I can hit my target or close to it. What we're going to do now is just on the way to Birmingham again, because it looks like they do a lot of territories all at the same time. So yeah, we're in Birmingham, and then yeah, let's get it delivered, baby. And then we've got a return of a product that's coming back I'm looking for a site. I'm here to look for an engineer. Drop done. Oh, finito. Had it ready as well. Love the way it return when it's ready. Let's grab the Starbucks on site. So good. Let's grab the Starbucks. I'm just literally in Starbucks now, waiting for the next job. I don't know how long it's going to be. A few popping up. It's not that quick. So as I said in last clip, it was good to have the lads had it ready already at the bottom of the van. So I think I can get a job back from Birmingham. No problem. Just going to wait a little bit. Yeah, I've got a few things to do. Yeah, head back. Let's keep it going. Yeah, so as you can see, there's a couple of jobs. City Spring. There's another job. There's one there. That's Coventry again. It's Crown. See, that's 37 minutes away. So there's a few coming up. But see, I was tempted to set that one, and then I'm coming home still. Tempted to set that one. But again, long. One thing I'm curious on is the time frame, like waiting times to pay. So is it 30 days in advance? Payment terms, is it same day? Is it end of the week, end of the month? So just curious, what's the people's thoughts on businesses? When you've got clients, what's your payment terms? Have you got a set rule? I know some people that have got same day or 14 days. And yeah, just curious. Let's go. Down the road. And we are off. So usually hospital jobs are probably the most awkward, because you never know which entrance to go into. Shipper has done it to a T, absolutely bang on for me. Literally give me the place where the entrance and the floor already. I don't have to worry about to get in. A little bit long in parking, but yeah, steady day. And then this one up to Leicester. I'll be in Leicester for 11:30, and then I'm gonna see what's about. Sheffield or Leeds, something like that. I've got to go to Chesterfield anyway, so I might as well try and find a nice one up north. See what comes out. We'll just see what comes out, shall we? See what comes out. Every day is a school day. Well, job done. Jesus, that was awkward. Well, I haven't done the right thing there, but yeah, that was awkward to get out. But we did it. Yeah. So I made that hard work. Christ. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can squeeze one more in today. It's one more little squeeze up. As I left that area, there were a job from Solihull to Sheffield. That sums up this job for me. Stinker. But hey, we'll go. Every mile matters. Let's get this delivered. Let's go. And that, ladies and gents, is me for today. Back off to nowhere now. But yeah, we're done. We've just signed 3 new cleans up today, which is exceptional for the team. Proud of my partner. She smashed it. It's her birthday tomorrow. So yeah, she smashed it. Really proud of her. It's a big step. It's a big step, because business ain't easy, especially this game. This game is dog eat dog. Like, this game is one of the most ruthless I have seen in a long time. I now understand why people layer on top of logistics. Why you can't. It's very, very rare that most businesses just stick with just logistics. It's very rare.
Morning off. Gonna go up for breakfast now, show a little bit of that, and then yeah, I go on the road this afternoon. We'll see what today brings. So yeah, let's go. Couch always produces, always. Hey Benny, let's get in there. Always produces.
Yes, people, how's it going on? I'm on the road again. Partner's birthday yesterday. Didn't get on the road, but we're on the road today. We're on the way to Birmingham. Yeah, you'd be surprised to hear. Brent Kyle Ford is on the road again. So we have recovered the week. Birmingham to Wakefield job, and then I've had a client email to organise a shipping, which we have won the bid. We have won the new system. We are trying new pricing, new systems to try and win more work, and it seems to have paid off.
Puta quema, quemadita, mami, esa cosa choca, 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 toda la noche le doy una sota. Quema, quemadita, mami, esa cosa choca, choca, choca.
Let's push. Yes, people. Fucking hell. 5k in the bag. Finish off the week. End of the week. 5k. I'm also doing, I don't know if anyone's done it before, I'm also doing a 72-hour fast. Massive help for me last time. So, really struggling with my stomach at the minute. With this fucking acid reflux, Jesus Christ. It's a pain in the ass trying to sleep. Especially with 2 young kids as well. It's not helping. But 72-hour fast. Only on electrolytes, black coffee and water. I did it last time, and it was yeah, benefits were huge, but I only plan on doing it 2-3 times a year, because it is quite intense towards the end, but you feel amazing, you feel really good. Yeah, so let's see how that goes. Keep up to date for next week. Let's get it. Have a good week, people. And yeah, let's go. And also, we're moving into like the last quarter of the year. So Q4, I said, was going to be the phase that I go all in, ready for the new year. After a little more born, things like that. And yeah, we have done that. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous for what's coming because it's the unknown. But I'm also very excited for what we can do and how we're going to approach it, because things will start to when I explain things, when things come into play, you'll understand why I've done what I've done and why I don't do as many miles. So yeah.
How are we getting on? So, at the end of the week, I thought I'd run by probably the most asked question, one of the top 3 asked questions I get, literally every day. It's just how people contact me. They must ask it every day. So I just want to, and I see it all the time on like these Facebook groups and things like that. So I want to clarify how I see these apps like CX and things like that. I know these different ones, but I haven't used them yet. So this is why I wanted to clarify how I see it, my perspective on it. Now, if people use it in a different way, drop it in the comments. I'm here to learn. I stopped doing loads and loads and loads of miles. It became pointless as such for what I want to do. So let's say we have goods. So a client gets in touch with a shipper or a freight forwarder. Them goods are then given a price. So let's say it's 100 miles. That price might be a long wheelbase. 100 miles might be £1.50 a mile. Let's just pluck some out of there. 150 pounds for the job. Now, what that shipper has to do, that shipper has to organise that job. This is what I've learned, is that they will go to their own drivers first, obviously, to fill up their fleet, if it's in their criteria, or it will go to a subcontractor that is reliable, that they've used before, that knows the route, might have done the job many times for them. So they will use that and book that in advance. If they aren't available, it then goes on these apps. So CX and all these other apps don't promote to get work, don't promote like Uber would promote to get clients and things like that. The apps are just a blank platform, right? So the shippers get the customers that then goes either into their own subcontractors or their own drivers to fill up their fleet, and then if it doesn't fit the criteria, it then goes on CX. And then that's when the bidding starts. So the driver, let's say the driver bids at £1 a mile, long wheelbase, he bids £1 a mile, he gets £100 for the job, the shipper gets 50. Now with that 50, the shipper has to organise overheads, might have office space, might have another person taking the calls, might have someone organising the marketing. This being a shipper is very, very, very difficult, because to get customers, it's time consuming, it's building relationships, it's constant building an organisation, like non-stop, all the time, making sure that you're accessible to get the right clients, to get the right vans to the right clients. So this is extremely difficult, but if done right, it's very good. But you have to do it right. Now, apps like CX, if you get a job from a shipper and you go direct to the customer, big no-no. Do not do that. That's poaching, because that shipper has worked hard to build that client and go from there to there. If you want to be a shipper or a freight forwarder, and I learned this like through different YouTube videos and doing it myself and posting on there myself, you have to make sure that you're doing right by the client, price wise, accessibility. Because if let's say a customer rings you and you're the shipper, but you're on the road, or you don't have the right infrastructure, or you can't take the right calls, they're just going to go somewhere else anyway. That's why there's a lot of people that aren't doing contracts now, but some are. Some need contracts, but you might just be their first port of call, and you might be one of their 5 quotes that you put through, and then on that job you might fit that exact quota, or you might fit that exact price that you need. So you're not the only one that's quoting for that job. That's what I've learned. So you might be for some clients, the ones that really rely on you, and then ones that might be small to medium or whatever. But the other big companies, are using multiple quotes, because they're cross-referencing, see where the price is fluctuating, see where the price is changing, things like that. And I've heard that from someone who runs a big company, so I know that. This is why networking and understanding your service is absolutely key.
And then to do this, you have to understand cash flow, you have to understand payment terms, you have to understand service, you have to understand all different metrics. Like, this is not easy. To do this is not easy. To get clients is not easy. These people are doing a business, so they need you to be reliable, they need you to have good communication, they need you to be transparent with them, they need to make sure that the right price, they need to make sure it fits their margin for their product. So just because like it sounds easy, this is very, very, very difficult to build up over time. Very difficult. This takes days and hours and years and months to build up. Like, I see people say CX is dead or whatever, or like these apps are dead. These apps are just platforms for you to build on. Very, very, very difficult to build on these. Like, these apps will come and go, and there'll be loads coming and loads going. But yeah, I don't. This is not. I'm not affiliated with. Not everyone gets the same referral code. Everyone can refer the same people on CX. This is not an ad. This is not an ad. CX is very, 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 very difficult to make a living because of the amount of shippers and the amount of work that goes on there, due to a lot. I think it's a lot of factors myself, due to a lot of reliability, a lot of things going wrong. These clients need to have reliability. So if a shipper messes up, they'll go, no, we're good. Well, we'll stick with the big companies. We'll stick with the DHLs. We'll stick with the people like that. This is the question that I get asked the most. Can I get clients from CX? No. In my opinion, no. You can make great relationships with shippers that then you become their subcontractor that they might use in that area. You can't get clients from CX, but you can get your clients. So let's say you're doing a delivery for a client that is 1 pallet, you're moving that, but then that client needs 2 more pallets moving that day. You'll then post them on CX, or you'll have your own drivers, or you'll have your own subcontractors, and then you'll post it. But it takes time. It takes time. It is very, very difficult. You're a one-man band infrastructure. Why would they come to you? Get yourself set up properly. And as well, if you go on CX, you're self-employed. You run your own business. No one's building this for you. This takes time. But yeah, every mile matters. Let's keep going. End of the week. You just seen that I've talked about how I feel about CX and things like that, and these apps, how they run. And it's one of them. It's by far one of the most asked questions. Not even close. There's 3 that I get asked. How much do you earn? Can I get clients from CX? And what vehicle to use? Vehicles I am absolutely terrible with, from what to use myself. I know what equipment you're going where, I know the lengths and things like that, but vehicle types, whether to have a Vauxhall, a Crafter, whether it's I believe that it's luck of the gods, depending if you get a good vehicle or not. It's literally probability. So yeah, that's one thing that I'll probably never speak about, because it's each to their own with that. Do some good research, and yeah, pick a van that's more probable to suit your needs. This week, every mile matters, baby. Yeah, we're back into it. So I had 2 days off, one for a friend's wedding, which I talked about Monday, incredible wedding, and one my partner's birthday. So yeah, I had Thursday off. So I've only had 3 days on the road today, this week, and I worked with a man himself, James Fletcher at Freddie Fletcher. Yeah, great to speak to him. He's got some incredible knowledge, been around the game a long time, transport manager and things like that. So yeah, check out his videos. You probably, if you're on my videos, you probably already know him. So, but yeah, great guy. Thanks for the work, James, and glad I could help. Let's get into it. So driven this week, I did 561 miles. So just to put that into perspective, that is from my house to the job, completing the job, and then going home. So going directly to my house again. Yeah, driven miles 561, dead miles 162.4. My average was 61 pence per mile overall, so it's gone up from last week. But again, that's because shippers like James and things like that, like massive help getting the average up, because that job was literally a site clearance. We didn't move, so it's literally, yeah, the only miles that I did that day was collecting the next collection for the shipper. So earned £400, just £400 this week, slightly under, but I had 2 days off. So I had 2 days off, which made it under. Shippers miles, I did 144.6. Customer's job,
0 this week, freight forwarding 0 this week, but we are pricing for next week. I've got a client that needs to move 3 pallets, that's coming in next week if the job goes ahead. I've already got the driver lined up. Earned this week from CX was 254 miles. So yeah, 254 miles I earned this week. So yeah, not the best of weeks, but great to get the average up, and good to learn from James, and also the shippers helping. This is why I mentioned getting the subcontractors be on that contact list, so you don't have to keep bidding and bidding and bidding. You already basically have a price set up with the shipper. So that's what I have anyway. And yeah, great week, great to learn. I am focusing heavily on getting more clients. It's just a learning curve. I'm on 3 or 4 quoting lists now. I'm just trying to quote good. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to progress. I'm also trying to build a list of subcontractors. So I'm also trying to make sure that I get good drivers that are going for me. If I can't ever take the pallet or the parcel or the delivery itself. But yeah, every mile matters. Let's keep going. Loving it, loving it. I love this game.